Mister, why is my dad lying on the floor?
Don't say nothing, and you can have the ticket.
Ice hadn't noticed the ticket's been torn in two. I've got to take this to the wrestle zone. They'll know who bought it.
So, what's your opinion about Ice Cold now?
Still abysmal.
Time for some fun. Let's go to the wrestle zone. And here we have the atypical, asocial... No, not atypical. The typical asocial fanboy.
Hey, Mr. Defender. Want to see some DNG fan art I drew?
Sure. Say, that's actually pretty good.
Horace, could you sign it for me? Could you get Simon and Brain to sign it as well?
This is important.
Well, I'll see what I can do.
Slightly.
Yeah! Don't try to forge anything, though. I know your signature's like the back of my hand.
Now that's something I really didn't want to know. I've got to go.
Here's the reason why.
Excuse me, miss. This ticket,
Yeah?
could you look up customer records to tell me who bought it?
Impossible. It's been ripped. Besides, I couldn't with that guy watching. I could get into trouble.
So basically, this guy here is making it hard for us to do stuff. Also,
Where's Eddie? I thought he covered the night shift.
His day off, thankfully.
I was wondering, have you seen any suspicious characters around this evening?
Suspicious characters? This is the Wrestle Zone. It's a haven for dodgy types. And I'm not just talking about the wrestlers.
Hey!
Pardon my asking, but are you new here? I don't think we've met.
I'm Clarice. You're Defender, right?
Well, it's the Defender, actually. You'd be surprised how often people get that wrong.
Right.
So, how do you like working here?
It's not too bad. Except the obsessive fans won't leave me in peace.
It's my right to stand here. I'm the Wrestle Zone's forum moderator.
thanks, dude.
I'll be back later.
You sure did us geeks a solid. So, here's some stuff.
I've already got one. Look like Defender, but also fashionable, with the Defender Easy Wear visor cap. My head's far better protected by what I'm wearing already. Don't just take them down under with Boomerang Jim's weapon of choice. I don't think it's right we sell weapons as dangerous as this. Brain's Big Adventure is a turn-based RPG with over 200 hours of cutscenes. I'm sure I can do without it.
Yes, Brain's Big Adventure, the video game with 200 hours of cutscene. Brain, why would you allow that to be made? Oh wait, it's Brain. We've already established.
I'm just kind of boggled that a licensed wrestling game is a turn-based RPG.
You too can lay down the shock and lore with the Grease Lining Ultimate Stealth Hand Buzzer.
Actually, we want to get that.
I can't get it behind the glass.
But that'll have to wait until later. First and foremost, yoink on the picture.
Well, it's a little smudgy, but it looks like Brain signed it.
Now let's get out of here. Assuming I can find the exit.
Now you just need to wangle a signature out of Simon, I presume?
Which is fortunately really easy.
A straightforward task in an adventure game?
I know, lies and heresy.
Could you sign this, Simon? What is it? Just something a fan wants autographed. What are you doing taking autographs at this time of night? It's a long story. Oh, whatever. I spoke to Ice, and he didn't know anything about the detective. Well, there's a first, Ice not knowing something. Still, it seems odd. Simon, take a look at this.
Tell me.
It's one half of a WrestleZone season ticket. Ice Cold said it fell out of the van as it sped off. What?
The only thing you can make out is the seat number.
Maybe it's worth a look.
Which it is, but this is going to be one heck of a ride. But yeah, that was actually relatively simple, wasn't it?
Shockingly so.
Yeah, the hard part was getting Brain's signature the first time I played through it. Now, here's where everything goes horribly, horribly wrong. In typical adventure game standards.
My friend, here's your picture.
Wow! You actually got all 3 signatures.
Well, would you look at this?
Hey!
Aw, you even got Defender's stupid little helmet in there.
I've told you 1,000 times, Mayhem, protective headgear is no laughing matter.
You know, this would make great target practice. Thank you kindly.
You're gonna get that back, right?
Wait here.
So, yeah, another wrestler by the name of Dave Mayhem shows up.
Detective!
Oh, hello. You know, if you want to do the investigation yourself, you just have to tell me.
No, of course not. I just thought I could help.
Appreciated, son, but this is best left to the professionals.
I spoke to Ice Cold, and he doesn't remember ever talking to you about what happened.
Then he's completely mistaken. I did talk to him, and he is an imbecile.
There's no need for names, Detective. How's the investigation coming?
Slowly. May I get back to it?
I found one half of a season ticket. I think it belonged to the kidnapper.
Half a ticket, you say? Well, that's fantastic.
Don't you want it as evidence? It proves the kidnapper was here tonight.
I'd be surprised if he wasn't. But that by itself doesn't help very much, does it?
I'm just trying to help, Detective. Well, I'd better let you go then.
Very well. Now if you'll excuse me.
Okay, first things first, we want this cloth.
I guess I could borrow this.
And, oh look, candy.
Fortunately, I'm out of change.
And we can't do anything with it. Curse you. Alright, first things first, open up the defender's locker, get their hand wraps.
Maybe I'll just take this mirror. He uses it too much anyway.
Steal Dave Mayhem's mirror.
Mayhem?
Yeah?
I see you're still as good to the fans as ever.
Not to your fans, Defender. Neither one of them. Of course, I've always got time for my own worshippers.
You know, there are some fans of yours in the lobby.
What? Really? Of course there are. Here I come, my subjects.
He's a bit of an ass. So what are we
I
going
got
to
that impression, yes.
Those autographs aren't gonna sign themselves.
put the mirror and then put the picture back.
I must have missed him. Now, watch me punch this thing into oblivion. Feel the mayhem!
I'm afraid the video just stopped updating for me.
Oh dear.
Oh!
Ward bully. Okay,
Well, I
maybe
hope
take
that's
a
over.
5-minute break?
Works for me.
Okay, we'll be right back after these important messages.